Oh, let me turn mine on. Okay, ready. The only issue I've had is Emer.
What's going on?
I just know that he's gone to every girl in PD asking to be with them or slash and or to marry them. And now that he has me as a friend, I feel bad because I am in a power of like a position of power. So I feel like it's rude to ignore him. But at the same time, he calls me all the time. Like even if it's like a little thing that he doesn't need my specific help for, he calls me like all the time. And is always messaging me. And he literally messaged me just like 10 minutes ago being like, "Are y'all really in your apartment together?" Talking about me and David when me and David just needed a break.
On that situation, he asked me to be with him after he literally X'd out Sage. And I'm just like, what? And so then he came to me today and he was like, did you hear about it? I'm like, what? What did I hear about? And then he was talking about Sage and her little love life. And I was like, yeah, I heard about it. And like he's not so pleased about it.
He's been harassing me for going on 2 weeks now. Um, yeah, I got a lot to say about it, and I've literally told him to leave me alone, but he's a little delulu.
It's a
Um,
lot of it's a lot of who, what, when, where.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Discord mostly. About what less than an hour ago in PDG. Um, I think it was like two cinemas ago where he messaged me "f that n word breeze" in
Yeah,
you,
he said that to me
basically.
too.
In
Yeah,
terms of what's happening with Sage, we Jonathan and Estella, obviously, as you guys know, slash NRP, he metagamed really hard in front of us the other day. I actually brought it to the attention of Miss Murda, to where I actually have to submit the body cam for it because I found it really inappropriate. But in that character, Miss Jaryn that he plays, slash NRP, because I'm not trying to metagame, but he came to me when he first created that character, I guess, and came to me and was like, "Oh, you know my brother Emer, this and that." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like, spent 20 minutes of my time talking about how he gets really obsessive and he has a crush on Sage. And like now that I know it's the same person, it kind of rubs me the wrong way because he's like, "Just make sure that he's not harassing Sage. I feel really worried because he gets really obsessive." But now Estelle and John, we all know that that was Emer.
Oh yeah.
what?
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I seen that name, what's the name, Lexaloo? Um,
Miss Jaryn.
yeah, her. She was talking to somebody, and then I was walking past and I stopped, and I'm like, that sounds like Emmer. That it sounds exactly like him. So I just kept going, and I also heard that he was like an Aunt Estella.
As far as me, he personally hasn't harassed me about me. Except for in the very beginning, he asked if I would date him, and I was like, "No, Emer, I don't do that type of thing. I'm here to role play." After that, though, I've gotten a lot of different, especially earlier tonight, harassing messages concerning these three ladies here, basically saying they're acting weird, they're treating him weird, they're treating him different, or they're whatever, this and that, and yeah, that's about it.
I
Because he
mean,
made
I have
it
literally I try to create a healthy, safe distance because, I felt like it was borderline obsessive, and I try to set a boundary with him, and I've told him multiple times to leave me alone unless it's work related. So,
And me on the behalf, I mean, I wasn't treat him no certain type of way. I mean, I be doing my own thing. I be working, y'all know what I be doing. I be doing my own thing. So I don't know what he talking about, but yeah, he is on a kind of weird side, and like I say, I distance myself from it, but I be doing my own thing for the most part. So
he might be talking about me. I know that Estella was there earlier when I was kind of. It was kind of supposed to just be fun banter because he came to me asking him to bring him to HP to find a wife if I wasn't going to be his. Um, and I basically told him no, if he's going to do that, put his busy code up and just go on his own because I'm not going to be a part of that. Um, and I was kind of poking fun at him earlier. It was kind of just fun banter though in my mind, but he did pull me aside and was like, "Are you making fun of me?" And I was like, "No, I'm kind of just, I'm fucking around a little bit. So, sorry for my swears, but I was like, I'm just, it's an odd, you don't see that every day." But I could kind of say, I don't remember my exact words, Estella. If you remember, you can say it. But I think I kind of just said something like, "Oh, you're gonna find more ladies at HP or something like that."
Yeah, it was something like that. Like in a
and that's what I
joking
got
way.
mad.
You could tell that it was uncomfortable, and he was making the situation uncomfortable.
Yes, yes, times like 2 million. Yes,
He really don't, come to me like that. Besides what I said, and like most of the time, he'll be like, "Hey, Pookie, come here." And you know me, I'm nice. I'm not gonna, tell nobody no. I don't want to talk and nothing like that. I'm just gonna, hear what they got to say, and that's what I did. I went over there and hear what he had to say, and then that's when he brought up the sage situation and stuff like that. And like in the very beginning, I guess when he couldn't get to Sage, then that's when he came to me, and I just told him, not going.
Yeah, I guess when he had asked me, I didn't know he had reached out to other people, and I kind of like let him down gently. But then he started calling me constantly, and I actually told him today. I said, "You need to stop calling me." I said, "I'm in meetings and stuff. I can't have you like calling me during cadet rookie orientation and blowing up my phone because you want whatever you need at that point." I said, "There's other officers in PD. You can't keep calling me whenever you need something." A lot of the times I just decline it, so I never really gave him a chance to say anything over the phone. But I told him, I was like, "If you need something, you need to message me." And now he's messaging me things like, "Are y'all really doing that with me and David?" So
Or even Mr. Staples in the chat earlier that I was telling you about. He was putting it in the actual chat. I'm pretty sure I have it on BC. What he was responding to Sage with after a separate incident in PDG.
yeah, that's
I could
crazy.
send that all to you.
Yeah, and in turn, I can send you screenshots of all the calls he gave me. It's got to be over like 20 in the past couple days. But
Oh
in
wow.
terms of that question you put in the chat, um, has the individual continued to make advances when they were told no? When I first told him no, he like begged. He genuinely was like, "Why not?" Kept asking questions on like, but if you were interested, would it be me and things like that. And then when he saw me and David that night, I don't know who else was there for that deployment, but he was like, oh wow, you picked him after you just told me no, you know." So that's the only refusal I got from him, and then I kind of was like, dude, you need to, like, it's not happening.